Hello treasure hunters and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive on stanza 1 of Justin Posey's poem. Stanza 1 is the foundation upon the entire hunt. It's the first 4 lines of the poem, so understanding these are going to be crucial. Now I have the book coming in very soon, so I haven't been able to make all the ties to the book yet, but in future videos I will certainly be making more ties to his book. But right now, I have read through hundreds of Reddit threads, lots of YouTube videos, and I'm going to be combining all of the best theories and maybe not as good theories in today's video. So, stanza 1, let's just read through it together. Can you find what lives in time, flowing through each measured rhyme? Wisdom waits in shadowed sight for those who read these words just right. So let's break down line 1. Can you find what lives in time? A lot of people are saying that he's likely referring to a river or some kind of natural feature that was shaped over a long period of time. And since the next line mentions the word flow, a lot of people are saying river. You know, rivers, we learn at a young age, are made over a very long period of time. Theory 2 is he's talking about some aspect of his own personal history, some artifacts in the chest. And this idea does kind of fit into personal lore, as he has mentioned that his personal lore will be important in solving this mystery. And as we know, his memories, legends, or historical events all live on through time. And so this will definitely become more of an interesting theory as everyone reads the book. So we'll look more into that one later on. And theory 3 on this is he is actually making a direct reference to the clock in the documentary. And I don't find this theory as interesting because he didn't have really control over much of the clock. I mean, there could be aspects of it there, but overall, I don't think that's the interpretation of line 1. And some less likely theories that I've seen online are people saying that there's hidden letters like I or me within the word time. And again, later on in the poem, it says, no, not entangled, twisted finds. And this seems like a very tangled and twisted find here. So I do not like that theory as much. Now breaking down line 2, flowing through each measured rhyme. This again goes back to the river connection. The river flows through the clues or the landscape they describe. Another theory is the poem's structure, being the words measured rhyme. This strongly suggests the poem's own construction is key. Is it the rhythm, the syllable count? And a lot of community discussions have mentioned that every couplet rhythm except for one crucial pair later in the poem in stanza 3, lines 3 and 4, ends in degree and place. That's the only couplet in the poem that does not rhyme. So is Justin trying to tell us to look for these type of anomalies? Is that what he's saying in line 2, that these anomalies are important? It could be. It's definitely an interesting theory. So line 3 is where is some of the theories that I really like. So wisdom waits in shadowed sight. So the big theory online right now, and where we have a lot of people on Reddit going boots on the ground, is Wisdom Montana. He's directly saying, wisdom waits in shadowed sight. And an interesting thing about Wisdom, Montana is it sits in Big Hole Valley, which is an area. Wisdom is within the hole, and there are large mountains on all sides. So in the morning and the night, it's shadowed over. Those mountains are casting a shadow over Wisdom, Montana. So that feels like a very strong connection to that line. And then there's also a metaphorical meaning. Wisdom means the understanding or insight needed to solve the poem. And this insight is hidden or shadowed until you gain the right perspective. And I think that is definitely a relevant theory as well. Some other ideas. Could shadowed sight mean a physical shadow is casted by the sun at a certain time, linking back to lives in time? And this could be more of a boots on the ground element. But it's possible that a shadow is casted at a certain time, helping you solve this riddle or solve this poem. Line 4, for those who read these words just right, this almost certainly emphasizes correct interpretation. It's a classic riddle instruction. You need the right perspective, likely informed by Posey's book, his history, the documentary hints, and the context he provides. I think that's definitely what this line means, is that you need to have the correct interpretation and the right perspective. Some less likely interpretations that I've seen online. Some have played with just right, meaning a literal direction, as in turn right, but that doesn't seem right. And then it's unlikely to mean complex ciphers or reading backwards, or I've even seen one where someone took the last letter of each word in the poem. But Posey states the clues are consecutive and generally accessible, and that there's really no complex ciphers in the poem. So putting stanza 1 together, what is the likely role? It seems foundational. The strongest combination of theories suggests we are looking for something connected to history and rivers, possibly pointing towards Wisdom, Montana, and Big Hole Valley area as a starting point or vital context, and emphasizing that we need to interpret the poem correctly using all available resources, especially Posey's own background and insights. It establishes the how and maybe the where to begin the mental journey. So there's the man himself right there. So tell me what y'all's theories are. Do y'all think that Wisdom, Montana is the key to unlocking this? Or do you have some different interpretations of lives in time or shadowed sight? Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what y'all are interested in seeing. I'm reading a lot of Reddit threads right now, and I've got the book coming in. So if you have any interesting video ideas, please let me know in the comments. And I've been making these websites for the YouTube videos, so if y'all want access to these websites, I can put them online. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.